There are tons of scholarship available to students from all over the world, but not many Nigerians are aware of these opportunities. We caught up with a startup co-founder, ScholarX.co, Bola Lawal, to discuss ways to identify scholarship opportunities on the internet.
So tell me, why did you decide to be a tech startup?
Because I wanted to make impact, and one of the quickest ways to make impact to reach a wide variety of people is through the deployment of technology. So I feel like I need to impact where I'm from, and the best way to do it is to help young people, and technology will help me reach as many young people as I can.
But how's the journey been so far?
It's been with startup, it's up and down, but we thank God. There's been a lot of success. I mean, we have close to 10,000 users on our platform. Just imagine something that nobody has ever heard before. They've never heard the word ScholarX. And in less than a year, we have a lot of young people on our platform. And then you look at our social media, combined, we have about 70,000 young people following us and looking to us for help to help them get to reach the information they are looking for. So it's been fantastic.
I've heard a number of people accuse startups like you that all you just do is copy and paste. What's your comment on that?
Well, it's interesting. Before we started this, there was an article on Tech Kabbalah, I think, that says people learn things from TechCrunch and they think they can just bring it to Africa and just dump it. Well, again, a little bit about my background. I grew up in Lagos, I grew up in Surulere, and then spent most time in Ikorodu. And so I'm not a novice about our people or how things are going, but during our whole finance stage, and plus we have a team on ground, so we know the pain point for people. We know what they're looking for, and the word I like to use is copy, paste, modify. So you go to the market you're trying to enter, you survey the surroundings, and then you make sure that whatever you do has market fit.
Now, copying might not be very bad, but in a situation where you don't have good intellectual property rights, then that might be a problem. What do you think?
Well, that is true, but in our case, I don't think we even sought to copy anyone. We were just we saw the problem, trying to find a solution to it. When you talk about intellectual property, when you're trying to use similar names, similar IP type situations, and then you get in problems. And we don't want to be in the court, so we don't even think that's anything related to us. For us, we feel like young people are distant from opportunities, and we need to bring them closer to it. And so ScholarX was born, and out of our own share process where we thought about the whole idea of, there's a problem, let's find a solution to it.
Well, but maybe nothing is wrong when you copy smartly, but what if you are in a situation where there is no good intellectual property rights, like in Nigeria? What happens?
Well, you pray. So I'm sure there are a lot of other alternative ways to go about it. Like for us, for example, people say, oh, your idea, why did I think about it? Or it seems simple. You should worry about people copying. And we tell them that, okay, when you're running a startup, you roll out your ideas in bits. Like what you see from us now is not even a tenth of where we are going. So before you copy us, you just copy 10% of our idea. And maybe you're just going to wait and keep watching us and keep copying as we go. But hopefully we employ on the right authorities to make sure that we enforce laws that has to do with intellectual property. We know we've seen a lot of other industries like the film and other industries like that have a lot of issues with intellectual property. But there's really nothing I can say then. We hope and pray, but you as a startup itself, that's one of the inherent risks in doing business in this part of the world. So you always have to have a mitigating factor against some of those things. And with us, is to say that we think about our fit, and we have a startup. This is what we say we are doing, but there are a lot of layers to it. And as we move on, we peel. So you want to copy, it's your prerogative.
So what problem would you say your startup is solving? So
access to quality education for young people, primarily due to lack of finance, lack of funding.
And do you have any success story?
We have a few success stories. I have a doctor well, I can't remember his name, Dr. Benson. He's going to go to Chicago to do a public health master's. We have another one that won the Institute of Culinary Education partial scholarship. We have another one undergrad going to the UK. So we have a couple of success stories.
Are these full scholarship for various kinds of courses or what?
Some are full, some are partial. But $1 in scholarship is more than what you had before. So any little amount, and what we tell people, because when I was at a program at Harvard, some came to me like, okay, what if I win my scholarship and go? I'm like, why would you go? When there are thousands of scholarships that you can keep applying for. When we were in school, scholarship was our hustle, so to speak. We applied on a daily basis, and it's law of averages. You apply for 20, maybe you get 4. And if you lock up on this amount of money, you can worry less about, well, how would I pay for rent, or how would I eat, and focus on your books. And so we want to encourage that, and not just scholarships, but opportunities for young people, their fellowships, their grants, and different things, but people don't take advantage of them. And people, we get some certain situations where people even, oh, we didn't get enough applicants, so we're closing the program. We don't want that. People are complaining that there's no money, there's this and that, but there's money out there. There's a big imbalance with, for example, capacity of education in Africa versus abroad. They have lots of capacity, they don't have anybody to come, and they're dashing money. So our platform is that place you're gonna come to access a lot of all these opportunities.
So Bala, tell me, startups like yours, or a lot of startups that I met, the one challenge they have is monetization. How are you going about that? So
we have a variety of ways. We have the yearly subscriptions that we're gonna do, but a particular way we are looking at is strategic partnerships, because what we are building is a platform of young people. So think about scale to scale. So we get millions of young people on the platform. You think about solutions like financing, loans that want to reach students. Think about hostels. Think about books. Think about a lot of different avenues to reach young people. We have the mass, and we feel like we monetize from there. There are a couple of things that maybe I don't want to share now that we're already working on, that people will see and see how we're going to go about it. And eventually, down the line, ad sales that we can tap into. But when you have young people and a lot of people on a platform, and you turn into a marketplace, the sky's the limit. Students are the largest underserved demographics, next to like women and children in Africa. Very underserved. So we're going to be that place, that hub for young people to come and find opportunities. And we turn into a marketplace. Think about sharing information. Think about the data. I was at this conference, this guy from India said data is the new oil. Think about, I have data for 1 million young people on my platform. So while there's going to be some elements to business to customer, B2C, there'll be a lot of B2B that will work in the background as well. But for us, for success is, we have that big platform, there are a lot of young people on it. We'll figure out how to continue to monetize it. Finally, Bola, if you were to say to the government today something about supporting startups, what would you say? I'd say promote the environment, because one of the things I think the whole ecosystem can do is help build our human capital. India, for example, they are a huge portion of their GDP is from services, remote work. We need an environment where we're actually promoting us and saying to external world that, hey, come hire people in Nigeria, they can work for you from Nigeria anywhere in the world. So we need that promotion. The quick and easy answer is, oh, give us money, give us this, give us that. Well, how about just promote us? Promote us some more. When they get out to these conferences and some of the meetings they do abroad, promote the ecosystem, because human capital development is, I think, one of the ways that will help us supplement some revenues that we may never see again from oil. So promotion for the ecosystem, I think, is one of the things I'll advocate for. Thank you for being on Techens today. Thank you very much.
That's it for our show today. Do follow us on social media. This edition, as well as the previous ones, can be seen on the channel's TV YouTube account or via my blog, cfatech.ng. For Tech Trends, I am Chukwemeka Agbata.